graded self. Welcome to another great how-to video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a basic version of the dumbbell deadlift. Alright, so what you're going to need is 2 dumbbells and yourself. So first I'm going to show you what a dumbbell deadlift is from the front and the side, and then I'm going to break it down and explain it for you guys. So a dumbbell deadlift, or deadlift in general, is a great exercise, a great all-over body exercise. It's actually one of the best exercises you can do for your body, for whatever you want to do, whether you want to build muscle, whether you want to lean up, whether you want to lose fat, but it is a complex exercise, okay? So I am going to break it down, so this is going to be a bit longer than our how-to videos, but you need to know how to do this properly, because the last thing we want is any injuries, any strains, any aches. We want you doing it safely, and we want you losing fat, and we want you keeping it off forever, alright? And you can't do that if you're injured. So first, I'm going to show you what a dumbbell deadlift is. Okay, so we're not going all the way to the ground. This is just the basic version of the dumbbell deadlift. But what you're doing is you're lowering the weight, and then you're picking it back up. So I'm going to show you from the side, because this is a lot more important for you guys to see. Alright? So, how do we do this movement? Well, firstly, when you pick up the dumbbells, you need to make sure that you're bending with your knees. You need to make sure that you're picking them up with good posture. Okay, so before we even get into lifting the weights, I'm going to show you guys how to get good posture. So first thing you need to do is make sure your hips are tilted properly. Okay, so a good way to do that is just to squeeze your glutes, squeeze your butt, and your hip will go into a good position. Okay, next thing I want you to do is just pull that belly button into your spine, okay, and just tense this whole area. You'll feel it get tight. Alright, third step is we need to bring the shoulders out. Okay, so you need to bring the end of the humerus, the end of the arm bone back out. So rotate it back out this way, so my thumb should be pointing that way on both sides, okay? And then you also need to keep your head straight and look forward, alright? And that position that I'm in now is a good position for my back, for my spine, alright? So you need to try and keep that position through this whole movement, even before you pick up the dumbbells, alright? So remember to keep your hips in a neutral position. You need to tense your abdominal region, keep that nice and tight. You need to keep your shoulders back, and you need to keep your head forward and looking forward to keep your spine neutral. Alright? So once you've got that sorted, you can then pick up the deadlift, pick up the dumbbells, alright? And you're going to hold that tension in your stomach, keep your shoulders back, and keep looking forward through the whole movement. Alright? So let's just pick up the dumbbells now. So get yourself into position, brace your spine, tense the area, and let's go. Pick them up. Okay, so just keep it resting about here. Alright, so just over your thighs. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bend at the knees, and you're also going to bend at the hip joint as well. Alright? And then straighten. Okay, we're only going to take the dumbbells to just below knee level, to about here. Okay, and the reason for that is I'm going to show you from the side. So remember to maintain tension in your stomach. Slowly raise. Now as you can see, my back is still straight here. Okay? And then push up. Down, straight back, keep a nice straight back, and push up. So the lower you go, the harder it will be, depending on your flexibility and current muscle endurance and stuff, the harder it will be to keep that straight back, which is why we're only going to just below the knees. Alright? It's a lot easier to keep a straight back if you're just going to here. Alright? So that's pretty much it. That's the dumbbell deadlift. So do practice this a few times before you start getting to heavy weights. Just remember the important things, alright? So you need to brace this area. You keep the hips tilted in a neutral position. You need to keep the shoulders back. You need to keep your head forward, so keep looking forward. When you're lowering down, you need to keep a nice straight spine, and you need to bend at the hips and bend at the knees. Alright, also with your feet, remember about shoulder width apart, squat position. So you guys sort of watch the squat position by now. Shoulder width apart, and if need to, stick out your toes 30-40 degrees. Alright, so that's the dumbbell deadlift. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.